Now, some of these products we're about to talk to, you might very well have in your house or you might have taken. And what happens if they cause you harm or they malfunction? What do you do? Well, that's why we turn to our friend Craig Swapp, personal injury attorney. Craig, hi, good to see you and Happy New Year.
Well, thank you so much. It's so good to be with you again.
Yeah, we always like having you on the show. You're always talking about different pertinent things. And I think one thing that's really topical right now that we're hearing a lot about in the news is people who might have taken Zantac and it's causing them issues.
Well, I think there's a lot of people out there. I personally have acid reflux, and so I've had to take something to try and control that. You can only eat
You and
so
me both.
And so, Zantac is a proton pump inhibitor that has an ingredient in it that, there's a greater than normal chance of catching something that causes cancer in our systems. There are other products that don't have those same components to it, and so Zantac is really on the front edge right now. I mean, it's nothing that's been absolutely successfully proven at this point, but there's a lot of lawsuits right now that are going through the
Right.
process to try and get that, because it's just there's too much of a coincidence that all of a sudden you start having this cancer or this kidney issue or
Right.
things that come from it. And so I've kind of watched that one extra close just because I've been a consumer of that type of medication, most of my life.
Yeah, I have too, Craig. And I actually took Zantac for just a very, very short time in my early years of it, but haven't taken it in a long time. Now, you've got that side of things, those medications that could cause you harm, but then you've got the other side where electronic devices, a lot of times they can malfunction.
They can, and we talk about these scooters or skateboards or even cell phones that have these batteries in
Yeah.
that have a tendency to blow up on us. And so we've got to be really, really careful. And if something like that were ever to happen, it's sad, but we can't. I know a lot of airlines won't even let you bring on certain
Yeah.
batteries, some, phones that have certain batteries in them. And so it's something that your viewers just need to really exercise a lot of caution and don't just assume that everything's safe.
Right. And if they do have an issue, or maybe they're experiencing one of these personally right now, they want to call you and your team, how can they do so?
Now, the best way to do it is at 800-404-9000 or reach us online at craigswap.com, and we'd be happy to help anyone.
Well, and it's one of those things too. I mean, you have to take certain medications, you want certain fun devices in your house, but you also have to be careful at the same time. So always some good information and great to see you, Craig.
Hey, you too. Thanks so much.